Hey creative, what's up? It's your girl Jamila and welcome back to my laboratory. Y'all, it's graduation season, so you already know we're about to dive into graduation crafts. And today we're going to go ahead and make this graduation fan, but we're going to use Kittl. And of course, everything I use will be listed in the description box below this video, including a discount code that will save you 25% off your first month or 25% off your first paid year of using Kittl, okay? That will be in the description box as well as everything else I used. And if you enjoyed this video, you learned something new, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure that bell notification is on so you don't miss any of my upcoming craft tutorials. So to make this project as easy as it can be for myself and for you, we're going to use this template right here. But even as I was scrolling through all these templates, just kind of, trying to figure out which one I wanted to use, I was like, you know what? All of this stuff is made in Kittl. Like all of these different designs, people made them in Kittl. So that just really makes me more interested in what this website can really do, like what kind of things that you can really make. So we're going to do this project today, but yeah, we're going to have a lot more Kittl videos in the future. Like we're really going to sit here and we're going to learn this software together, okay? So first things first, I'm just going to go ahead and edit this text. So that's just me double clicking it, and I'm going to change Kings to grad. Oops. And I'm going to select him, and we're going to go to the left and hit layers, and let's just hide him. Okay, so we can access the text right here just a little better. And right here, I'm going to put thing, and we're going to change quartz to 2025. And I want to get rid. Okay, so before we even do that, you see, so 2025 is selected, right? Everything on here is editable. So this 2025 is selected. You can do different text effects, like maybe we didn't want to add an angle, maybe we want to do a wave, and we can use these points right here. Oh, these points, there you go. To move it around to our liking. Let me hit Control V so I can go back to the angle, because I do like the angle. Flag, rise, I mean, so many things. And not only that, we can go ahead and change the color of, so this is the shading, so that's the background right there. I actually think I want that to be white, because I am going to change the text color, which is white, to maybe black. And I'm going to take this color right here. I'm just highlighting this black right here. And I'm going to turn that to white, which this text right here was white. So now we need to go and turn it to black or whatever color. Because actually this red right here, I don't want it to be red. I actually want it to be burgundy to go with the school colors. Now, if you have the color code, you could go ahead and enter it here. But I'm just going to play with this till I get the color that I want. And we're going to turn that to black. And that 20, maybe I want, let me see, go up here to the actual, maybe I do want that white. And then we'll do the text shade black. And we can change that as well. Oh, I think I like that one better. Yeah, Kittl has a ton of text effects. Like we can literally be here all day. If you wanted to do an ombre, ooh, if you wanted to do the burgundy in, what, what? Hold on. Yeah, I had it. Oh, okay. Select the text again. go down. Here we go. I'm not crazy about how it just splits. Yeah, like just splits right in the middle of the like that. So look, we can be here all day. Oh, that's pretty cool effect. That I like that. I like that. I think we're gonna go with that, but let me see what it looks like black. No, black doesn't hit as hard. I like that. It just adds something different. Okay, so we have that, and I'm just gonna put the name of her school. Can't see what I'm typing. Okay, and high school. Okay, this is coming together. And so now we're going to go back over to the left. We're going to insert a photo. Is this one, this little up, cloud arrow one right here. And I already have a couple of my uploads. So I'm going to grab this one. Make sure the picture is selected and we can remove background. And then this is still selected, but this eraser right here, I mean, I could either crop this but I'm just going to go ahead and erase it. And done. Yeah, look at that. How easy was that? All right, so we're just going to make this picture a little bit bigger. And I'm going to kind of try and line it up with the D right here so it's not like sticking out too much. And I want this grad to be in front. So, to front, there we go. Oops, I need my 2025 to be to the front as well. Yes. I think that looks good. What do you guys think? Oh, okay. So let's take our picture and let's just add a little bit of a shadow. Change it from black, obviously, because we can't see that. I think white will work. Let's just do white. A little bit, just a little bit bigger. Yeah, I want to scoot this a little bit closer just because, like the way the fan is going to be. All right, so we're going to leave it like this, y'all. We just designed. Oh my gosh, that looks very nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do, right, is we're going to go ahead and export. Now, I do want to say that I do have the paid plan, okay? So I know with the free plan, removing the background, or I think if you download it as a PNG, you have to give Kittl a shout out, um, or whatnot. So I just want to know if your screen looks a little bit different than what I'm about to do. Is because I do have the paid version of this plan, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the background, save it as a PNG, and export. Now, you can absolutely stop right here, but I'm going to take it a step further and use my cutting machine. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead because I want to show you how well not only can you design this in Kittl, but you can actually go ahead and use this in your crafting, like, whatever it is that you're doing. So we're going to take this PNG and I'm using my Caesar Juliet for this project, but if you have a Cricut, a Silhouette, all those machines, it's all pretty much the same process, but the buttons are just different. So let me go ahead and import this file. And we did it without the background, so I don't have to worry about that, but it will be a print and cut. I don't have to do any of this removing um thing because it's already like that. Okay, so let's just make this a little bit bigger. as big as our print and cut will allow. Can it, let's see if it could be bigger, bigger. Okay, so I think, all right, so that's our max. So what we're going to do is make sure to select it, and we're going to go ahead and build a contour, print and cut, and let's just do one where everything is kind of connected. So this one is going to be a 0.079. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing again. Oh, does that make it a little bit? Okay, so we have to shrink it a little bit. Shrink. Okay, there we go. Build our contours again. And this one is going to be an edible. And we're going to change the color just to whatever so we can see. And I'm going to make this one really big because this is going to be the same. Let's do 0.185. Uh, let's do 2.2250. That seems good. Okay. So, oh, what we're going to do. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and move it out the way. I don't need it right now, but everything else, we're going to go ahead and hit send design, hit send. Okay, so first is, let me move that up a little bit. Okay, so first is going to go ahead and print, and then it's going to go ahead and cut. And then we're going to go back to our design, put this one on, and we're going to go ahead and cut the red out with the cardstock. Okay, so let's go ahead and send. Wait, move this up. And I'm going to be using my desktop, my EcoTank 2750. Hit send to printer. And now that everything is printed out, I'm really just going to go ahead and use my Caesar Juliet to go ahead and cut out all the pieces I need. And the project is pretty much straightforward from there. Now, don't think you need a cutting machine to be able to do this project. You don't. You can totally use some scissors, an X-Acto knife, whatever it is. You don't have to use the Caesar Juliet. You can do this with Cricut or Silhouette as well, right? I really think the hardest part of projects like this is the designing. So that template that we had in Kittl that we can easily just customize different pictures, different color text, even different style text, but really just having something there to help us begin. I really like that. It was a game changer. I know as a creative, I always trying to like to, put my own spin on things, step out the box and, just do something different. But look, sometimes we don't always have to reinvent the wheel, right? Use what we have to get what we want, right? And speaking of Kiddo, you can go ahead and use the code JLABYT and save 25% off the first month or first year on all paid plans, Pro and Expert, and it's for new users only. Y'all, do you see how good Juliet cut that out? How close she got, how crisp them edges is? I keep telling y'all, Caesar Juliet is the way to go. I absolutely love her. And I'm going to do the same process with this black glitter cardstock. I really feel like I should have went and used a magenta or a burgundy cardstock, but I did not feel like going to Michael's, okay? So I just used what was in the lab. And of course, everything I use will be in the description box of this video, you guys. And if you're enjoying this video, you learned something new, please give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, make sure that bell notifications on so you don't miss any of my upcoming craft tutorials. And if you have any questions about Kiddo, let me know in the comments because we're going to get into it. I really like it, y'all. I'm always interested in learning something new. So I really like that website. I think it's really cool and I want to play around in it more. So if you're interested in learning more about what Kiddo can do, drop some video suggestions or whatnot in the comments and we will work our way through those. Now, all I did was, so I used glossy sticker paper, right? So after I cut everything out, I just stuck my sticker paper to the cardstock, glued it to this jumbo popsicle stick, and hot glued everything together basically. And I was like, it would be cuter if it was double sided, so I went ahead and basically repeated the same process for the back of this fan. But I didn't really pay attention to when I was mirroring it because you can't really read it. But I was like, you know what, you get the point, right? And this is how gorgeous this fan came out. I absolutely love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's graduation season, y'all. Let's get to this money, okay? As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you later.